Hey everybody, Barry Weintraub with another AOL Weird News. As always, with me, Buck Wolf, senior editor, and our special guest today, Albert Cadabra. Albert, well, go ahead, Buck.
Well, we have a nail here. And
Give it Albert.
What is that? Okay.
Albert, hammer.
This is a real nail.
Show us what you do with
a
a hammer
real
nail.
This is a real hammer. My name is Albert Cadabra from Ripley's, believe it or not. So, since I'm from Ripley's, you got to do something strange and bizarre, like taking a nail and hammering it straight in to your, I'm just kidding.
You hurt yourself?
No, I'm totally fine. Totally fine.
Yeah.
I got you.
Very good.
Actually, we're only halfway there.
Yeah, you could go further.
Let's see.
Okay.
It feels
Okay,
nice.
I'm
it feels
shocked because
nice.
I can't see it. And
No,
Albert,
it feels
you,
nice. Yeah.
yeah.
You can see it. Look, see that?
Cheaper
is.
than Dristan.
Let's get this out. Let's get this out. You know, I could keep it in if you wanted, but let's get this out. Uh-oh.
This is showmanship.
Oh, it's stuck, yeah. Can you get that for me?
I'm gonna let you touch
Can
that.
you?
No, I get it.
Can you pull that out?
Yeah,
Yeah, just pull it straight out. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
baby, I gotta drop that
Yeah, let it
down.
go.
There you go. That is Albert
good.
Cadabra.
All right.
I'm surprised you did that. I'm surprised you did that.
Well, it's a live camera. You
Very
can't-
brave, very brave.
Buck, you know, I was going to give Albert's credentials, but I think he's pretty much established those. Why don't you explain what's going on here today?
Yes. Well, Ripley's Museum in New York's auditorium, is holding a special contest. This is an American Idol for sideshow freaks, and they proudly call themselves freaks, are competing in this contest. Albert will be a judge. Edward Meyer, the curator of Ripley's, will be a judge. Michael Hirsch, the general manager of Ripley's, will be a judge. And I will get to be a judge. This is a
Weird
lifelong
news.
dream.
Senior.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I hear you saying is, you know, if you can't sing, which would be for American Idol, if you can't dance, which would be a million shows, if your talent is a sideshow freak talent,
Yes.
this is the competition for America, and not just America, it's international.
International, yeah.
How will people submit themselves to this?
Okay, to do this, you can go to the Ripley's New York Facebook page and submit a video. 2 minutes or less. If you're among the finalists, you'll be invited back on April 13th to compete. I'm hoping to be the Simon Cowell of sideshow
You're going to be the
freaks.
mean one? You're going to be the mean one?
I will inspect every bearded lady for the bristles
I was
on
looking
their
at
beard.
It's too nice. Too nice. He's too nice.
Yeah.
He's too nice.
Now, Albert, what are some of the varied talents you expect to see submitted? What kind of things?
We will take anything. Like you said, if you can sing and dance and you happen to have a third leg in your dancing, bring it. Send in the video. You know, if you can fold yourself up into a little box, we want to see it. Anything that's sort of entertaining, shocking, slightly bizarre, and slightly unusual.
I'm starting to hear judging criteria. What will your overall judging criteria be? The two of the judges
I
being
see it.
here.
It's kind of like a modern day Miss America. I mean, they judge by looks, but there's also a talent competition.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just be a tattooed lady or a fat lady anymore.
Yeah.
You have to have a skill also.
You have to be entertaining instead of just coming out and popping your eyeballs out, although very cool. You have to make it engaging for an audience.
To me, one of the gold standards for Ripley's is a guy like Eric Sprague, Lizard Man, who, you know, he not only has a split tongue and green scales on his face, he can also put an iron cord down his nose and out his mouth, and you know he does the stuff.
People with multiple talents.
Right.
But he can talk it, and he's got the jokes, and he's got the patter, and he makes it entertaining. It's not just like, look at this weird stuff, good night.
And you do stuff like, let's look at this picture.
What is going on in this picture? You really you can't ignore that.
I was doing this show, and the angles were terrible for bed and nails. Only the front row was going to see it. So I said, the most entertaining thing is actually having a cinder block smashed on you. So let me get rid of
With a sledgehammer.
With a sledgehammer.
In the crotch area.
So I was like, let me get rid of the bed and nails. Let me hang the cinder block around my neck like a necklace, but have it hang down low enough so it's in the crotchal region.
It certainly is.
And then have this guy dressed as an old coot come out dragging a sledgehammer and just smash it. And yeah.
I want to ask you about this because you really are a new age of sideshows. Not the golden age; it was different. You were explaining to me people they were one-dimensional, but you are a multifaceted entertainer, and I guess that's what you're going to be looking for in this competition.
Well, that's what I do, and everyone is not like that. I mean, and I get bored easily, so I have to mix it up for myself, which mixes it up for the audience.
Right. And not being bored for you is eating razor blades or putting out a lit cigar on your tongue.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Or delicious.
Right. Well, Buck, you've told me in the old days people could get away with just being one-dimensional. They do one thing and they were in a sideshow.
There were a lot of anatomical wonders in those days, and not so much anymore. today, you won't even see a fat man. It used to be in every sideshow in America, every traveling carnival, there was a fat man. The last sideshow fat man, Bruce Snowden, died last year. He was Harold Huge, as he was known.
Not his porn name. That was
And the reason why is really quite simple. Obesity became a problem in America. You go down to Walmart and see all the fat men you want pushing a cart. So you really don't have to go to a sideshow anymore.
Now, by that same token, you're inviting people to send in their freak acts.
Yeah.
But I know you want to warn them that there are things they shouldn't be doing for the first time.
Well, yeah, they shouldn't be doing it if this is not what they do.
But you're a magician, and some of the things you do are illusions. But when someone swallows a sword, which is not part of your act, or hammers a nail up your nose, it's a real nail, it's a real hammer, and you can get really hurt.
You can get get really hurt.
So don't set up a camera and just start doing this stuff because you want. And did we mention what the prize was? It's $1,000 or
a chance to perform on Broadway,
on
essentially.
42nd Street, Times Square, for Ripley's Believe It or Not Sideshow Wonders for the summer
internship.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really, it's one of the centers for freakatorium activity in the world.
Yeah.
You know, this is, it's just
It's great. I love that we're bringing it back. I mean, it was missing for so long from Times Square. I mean, aside from just like walking around at 2 in the morning.
The unpaid people.
Right. So I'm just honored to be a part, and I'm honored to even just be out there. So
this sounds exciting. Go to the Facebook page and sign up and start getting involved in this.
And then on April 13th, you can come down and watch this competition. It's going to be something.
And you will be 2 of the judges.
The 5 finalists will be on the 13th, and it'll be live, and we're going to have the press there, and we're going to pick a winner.
Well, Albert Cadabra, as one of the most accomplished sideshow people in the world today, take us out with yet another one of your amazing feats and show the people out there what you can do when
try
you're
something
trained.
here. You know, sometimes when you're running around during the day and you're very busy and you don't have time to actually stop and get something to eat. You know, this would actually, this will fill you up real quick. This is, it's a balloon. And this is a pump.
I can do this.
You can do this. This is the easy part. This is the easy part.
This looks like an early science class.
You blow it up all the way. This is also helps out, if you have a sore throat, if you like screaming or yelling at people.
Okay, where are you going to stick this?
This actually stretch the muscles in the throat. What I'm actually going to do.
Kids watch this show.
What I'm actually going to do, and I'm just going to shove this, down the throat and into the stomach. This is.
You're going to put this in your mouth and down your stomach.
This is a 3-foot-long balloon. Do we got this? Is it? Yeah.
3-foot-long balloon.
That is.
You got to lube it up a little bit, just like with sword swallowing. You have to sort of, kind of like an envelope here.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
You want a bun for that?
Let me see. Yeah, I should enter the hot dog eating contest. If I'm gonna. Here we go. Hopefully, I've never done this sitting down before. We'll see how this goes.
Albert Cadabra, 3-foot balloon. And there it goes.
Whoa.
And it's about 1 foot. That is just about the foot and a half there. How you doing?
Okay, this is like MetaFast.
I understand. That's helping it along.
Adjustment.
We got about a foot to go.
I'm waiting to hear that popping sound. All right, then twist it into a dog or a hat.
That's on the other end. How do you not applaud that while you're sitting at the table?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Albert Cadabra.
Send this man
AOL Weird News. I'm Barry Weintraub.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's Buck Wolf. And Albert Cadabra.
That's not bad.
Filled up. Thanks for being with us. We will catch you next time.